Hello one and all, and welcome back to the channel and the farm. We are doing part number 26 of our farming simulator challenge. We're picking up right where we left off from last time. Contract work on field 5 is almost complete. We are definitely going to be finishing that one today. And that's pretty much it. No. Actually, it may well be it. It is 7:30 at night. Quick check of the weather says that we've got snow incoming around about 8 o'clock, and that is going to push on until probably 12 to 1, roughly. I mean, obviously these are not accurate timings, so we are in a bit of a race against time here. I do anticipate these guys finishing the job before the snow hits, and even if it does hit, I think we might be able to just push through with what we've got. Let's go to the truck. Oh yeah. Stupidity moment on my part, I forgot to bring the new truck over. If you watched the last episode, we did lease in 2 of these trucks. I think I changed the colours. This one might be black. It's hard to see in the darkness, but pretty certain I went for black, and I can't remember. We'll look in a minute. I don't know whether we bought one of these outright afterwards. We did. So we're leasing one, and we bought the other. We're at 41,000. We need 70,000 to pull through a day, and that was before we started leasing in more equipment, so that could actually be a bit higher. So the aim for the next couple of hours is to get to let's try and hold on to about 150,000. There we go. If we can hold on to that, then we should be assured that we'll have cash to do tomorrow's contracts, which will show up and get our guys working again. Hopefully we'll be getting ever closer to our own actual field work, which will be nice. Contract work's all and good, but I really want to be working my own fields. So there you go, he's sorted. The Steiger needs to go home. His job is done. We had him attached to a dolly for a little while, but it was not good at all. It's a cheap, nasty little alternative if you can't afford to buy up trucks, but I don't like it. I'll do it if I have to, but I would much prefer having a truck attached to a semi-trailer. So yeah, 76% through Field 5 contract, as you can see in the top right-hand corner-ish. Wish I could move that actually. I'd like to be able to put that a bit lower down where I can see it more often. That is a mod, by the way. That's not part of Farming Simulator's base UI. The contract display is a mod I got from the mod hub. Works very, very well. I just wish you could move it. So we'll put this guy back, and then we're going to do a quick look over the farmyard to make sure that we've got everything we need in place. I know that the animal feed is running a little low, especially on the pigs. We might want to deal with that. I don't know how. Oh, there we go, we've got a trailer there. We can utilise one of the not this one, but one of the tractors, faster moving one. I'll probably get the McCormick on that. I know we're just supposed to be using it for rock picking, but we're not rock picking, and it's just sitting there, so it's not going to hurt anything. So there you go, that's him home. Let's do a quick check of the animals. Sheep barn 2 and 3 are... they're the new ones. They're not bad. They'll do for another day or two. Pigsty 1 is at max capacity. And Pigsty 2 is at 50%, but it's still got 49,000 in there, so I might leave the feed for now. And the cow shed has plenty of TMR in there. And a good amount of straw. Chickens are fine, and sheep barn 1 is okay, and the horses are fed. They're also clean, they're also ridden, and I think this is 100%. So, all is progressing well. Shouldn't have said that, something will go wrong now. Okay, so you are gobbling up nicely. Let's just make sure. I spotted a little deviation in the little one, but I think he's going to take care of it. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he's going to take care of it. I'll have to keep an eye on that though. We might need to do a little bit of a clean up around this part. I think you might miss that little strip there. But let's move the truck, because this guy's going to come to a screeching halt shortly. We don't want that to happen, so we will try and unload on the fly. Not an easy task. But if it keeps him moving, then so be it. There we go, all empty. Well, not all empty, but empty enough. I'll just put him on the opposite side to this one, because the baby one is about to come to a close. Howdy. Right, then we'll leave these guys to it for a little bit, and unfortunately we will go back to our usual exploits when we are at a loose end. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom end of the map. Tree cutting. Royal pain in the ass that it is, but it does make us a nice chunk of money. Cool. We are doing well. This is going to be one huge field. We are getting close to the marking point. I painted it in here somewhere. Hard to see in the dark. There it is. This is where the end of the field will be. So once these are all removed, and we are at the grass cutting stage, which we're probably a couple of days away from. I'll then plough in this, and it will be one huge, great big field. I don't know what it's going to be, but it is going to be a field. I may keep this as canola because we are close to the canola plant, which is down here. I might just keep this whole section as canola on a permanent basis, so that we don't have to keep that in the cycle elsewhere, because we don't need it anywhere else. We just want to be making canola oil, so it just makes sense to have it close by, and we can maybe even commit a combine down here permanently, so it's got its own individual setup. But we'll see how we go. Lots to consider, but no particular rush. So, almost at 80% on field 5, so we're nearly done. We are getting dangerously close to 8 o'clock. I'm keeping an eye on the weather. So what we will do is I will put you guys on accelerated speed. I'll throw in some music. I'll crack on with some tree cutting until the weather hits, and then we'll see where we are and we'll do an evaluation. So sit back, enjoy the show, and we'll speak again when I bring us back. I suppose when the snow hits or the contract finishes, whichever happens first. Okie dokie, I'm pretty certain we're losing yield. It has started to snow, as you can see. I think we've been losing yield for a little bit of time, and that is a bit of a worry. But we're done with these, so they can go away. I'll send this guy back home in a minute. Just gotta get the truck out of the way, because the potato harvester is going to come whacking up this hill soon. So we'll get him out of the way. We don't want to cause a little bit of a hiccup. My only hope is that we've got enough material in that truck to complete this contract. Because obviously if we're losing yield because of the snow, then we're gonna lose the amount of product that we should be bringing in, and the fact that that percentage hasn't gone up at all is a little bit of a worry. So we'll just get this guy into the barn. I don't want him too far away from the trailer in case I change my mind about the pig food. Give him a quick clean. He's been busy at work, and he deserves a little break out of the weather. There we go. Wrong barn. It's just occurred to me I can also use the front loader, but yeah. Again, I'm talking to myself. Not a good scenario. Actually, that was the right barn. Never mind. Oh, I'm making a mess of things. Let's get that hooked up. Let's just park him in here. We'll figure out what to do with him later. That's just not too bad a place to park, really. All things considered. There we go. Right, so, I'm a little curious. So, we'll call off the hired help, and we'll do this part ourselves. And I'm willing to bet we're going to get a notification that we shouldn't cut in the rain. But we're not. Interesting. Oh well, we'll finish this up ourselves because it's just one little line. It's not a huge amount at all. Very difficult to see without the tops being on them. I'm assuming I'm cutting it neatly. I wonder if we'll get the contract to tidy this field up. That'd be nice. This won't take long. We'll have to do some refueling as well. Need to get a fuel tank on the farm. I think we'll do that in a minute. It's not that expensive. But both this and the the John Deere, sorry, will need fuel. They have been hard at it for a good couple of sessions now. Straighten up. I wonder if the snow actually affects root potatoes, root crops. I mean, we know that it affects the grains and the upward growing plants, but I mean, you shouldn't thresh in the rain. I know that, but I wonder if groundwork actually makes any difference. It's an interesting question. But anyway, let us go and get this unloaded, and we'll take it to a destination and see where we're at. I've got a funny feeling we might be coming up short. I was anticipating the harvest part of this taking up about 90% of the contract. I mean, we do have 1.4 million litres of potatoes on board, so that has to count for something. But we shall see. Here we go. Whilst you're emptying, we will go to the farm, which is bathed in darkness. Containers, fuel station, 26,000. Where to put it? Where would you put it? I suppose around here somewhere would probably be the best idea, wouldn't it? Putting this area to good use. Perhaps there. Like that. There we go. And then we go to it. Oh, we can visit it. Fantastic. 25,000 litres, 34,000. Done. There we are. 25,000 litres of fuel. So we can fold this guy up. His work is complete. He's done a really, really good job. Do a good clean. Really does look like a transformer when you start packing this thing away. I love it. I wish it moved a bit quicker. Not that way. Not that way. There we go, he's refueling. And let's get moving. The moment of truth. Do we have the crop to complete this contract? Let's take a shortcut through the field. Rather than my own crop. Why not? It's not that important. Thankfully I don't have crop destruction on, so that doesn't make any difference. We just leave tyre tracks in there for a little while. Nothing to really worry about. The only downside is we're going to have to try and not get caught in the trees. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. He says as he gets caught somewhere. No. I hope not. I really do hope not, but I think it'll be okay. Zoom in a little bit. Be a whole lot easier in daylight. Okay, into here. Unfold the arm. No clipping in bold, which is really, really good. So we pull and dump. Let's see what we got. I don't think we're going to have enough. That's coming up on 400,000 litres dropped. I I think we're going to come up short. Yep. Okay, switch to tank 2. Come on, come on. Got it. Fantastic. Contract complete. 118,000 spare. Let's pack the funnel away. And in the contract, which nets us £89,797. That is fantastic. It is well received. And cultivating is up next. We don't have a cultivator, so we will be borrowing that. We'll leave the truck where it is for now, and we will just go and grab this. This isn't Nice Tiger, of course. This is just a borrowed one, so you don't have to worry about fuel cost or anything like that. Grab the cultivator. I was kind of hoping for a ploughing one. It would have been a lot quicker. Ooh dear. Go on, go away. Shoo, be gone with you. So we'll get this guy going and then we'll move the truck back. With that contract complete, we now have 119,000 in the bank, which is just what I wanted. So we will get everything in place and set up. Dump those potatoes. I think they pick food. Maker would want those. Let's just check on that. Doesn't really need them, but we could dump them in there. If we dump them in the BGA, we'll get a charge off of them. I mean, not quite as productive as the slurry or the manure or the silage. I'm thinking bring the truck back to the farm and empty the silage that we've got stored and then do a BGA run. The pig food potatoes are fine for now, we don't need to worry about that. Off you go. Do your job. Let's make sure there's no implements in his way. There's not. So, let's swing the truck around. And we want to go back to the farm. So in silo 2 we've got the potatoes, so we want to load to silo 1, and if I am right, where are you? Silage. 528,000 litres and growing. That's perfect. I'm pretty certain we're heading right for our farm. All those blue markers. So what we can do is... I'm going to go up here. Crash into that was on purpose. I did that deliberately. Right. Go away. Actually, we'll push him a bit further so I can get the truck out. So we'll push him up there. And then we'll back him into place. There we go. He's loading silage. And whilst he's loading that, because this has a hitch on the back end, it should be happy to collect this. And it is. As long as we don't drive into the water, we can take this for a little trip. This one is for primarily for grass collecting. So we'll return him to this one here. Your services are not required for silage. We'll pack you away. Close the lid, why not? Neat and tidy, tidy and neat. There we go. There. All safe and secure, and then we'll go pick up the trailer again, by which time it should have unloaded, and we can go and dump. And if it's not, we'll move the potato harvester. Well, still loading, but probably not too far from being completed. Not too far, but we will move the potato harvester. It'll be another job done. So, he's fully fueled. There we go. He's home and secure. Right. Fully loaded. Off to the BGA. We've got silage and potatoes to drop. This should make us a sizable chunk of money. And the contract on the field is at 6%. So he's going along nicely. BGA, I think, is that one dead ahead. I can just make it out. Hopefully you can as well. It is very, very dark. So we'll bring the pipe out again. It'll be number 1 first. Making unload sounds. Right, so hold there. How do we move this one? There we go. And dump. There we go. Have we hit capacity? Oh wow, we have. Okay. We'll dump potatoes. If it'll let us. It will. Good, good, good. I didn't even know there was a capacity. I thought it just kept going. Wow, there we go. So silage potatoes up and working, so we'll turn that on. We're going to do a 25,000 litres of silage. Oh, we can put it in the TMR bin, that's fine. Waste not, want not, and all that. So pipe comes out again. Slam on the brakes. Back it on up. Go on. Back. And that should be it. A little bit more. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. Got it. There it is. Let's put the lid on that one. Crash into a few things. Let's put this in the silo because we're not really using the silo, so we can park it there like that. Shut the lights off, don't need those on. And there we go. He is done for a little while. So that's all progressing nicely. BGA is up and working, everything else is up and working, apart from the spinnery because we have no product. And we can turn that off because we don't have any product going in there either. And we have bread working as well. 162 litres so far. That will just keep going. We'll keep moving the flour down to that. We want to start bringing the eggs down as well. It's all going to be dependent on us getting sugar and the milk products. We're going to need a dairy because we need to make butter, but that is for another time. For you guys, we'll give you something new to look at because I mean I could go back to to tree cutting, but I have done repeated episodes of just tree cutting and I am sick of it. So we are going to watch this guy go up and down for a while whilst he cultivates this field up nicely. So sit back and enjoy the case tiger doing what it does best. Well, that took a long time. It's easy to forget just how big these fields are. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If watching a farm implement going up and down is your kind of thing, of course. But we are done, so let us hand that contract in. Another 22,000 in the bank. We will accept this contract. Oh god, you're filling it with potatoes again? Who am I to argue? It's your field, do with what you want. We're not going to run that contract, of course. We've taken it, but that will be for the next episode. What we are going to do is accelerate the time. We're just going to push it. Wow, look at that. That's a fortune. Let's slow this down a little bit. And that means my biogas has come into play. Oh, look. Wow, it's still got so much more to sell as well. So that'll burn through quickly. That'll burn through super quick. The silage is building again, but we've still got lots more to go through there. That's a lot of money, and I don't want to waste it in interest payments, so we will purchase the other corn header. So that's all the headers now in our control. Well, we could afford that, but let's see how we go. Let's accelerate time again. See if we get another big payment. That's not a bad chunk. How about that next field? 241,000. If we could bag that, that would be huge. I mean, nothing is going to be even close to being ready anytime soon, but what's in that? Corn? Sunflowers. Very handy. Let's see if we can push that forwards. I mean, we're going to get stung. We're going to get stung heavy. Oh, very heavy. 33,000 loan, 25,000 vehicle, 2,300 property maintenance, tiny weeny bit of production costs. The grass has cycled through there, that's good to know. And we are technically out of winter, we're in March. So spring is almost upon us. Yay! Okay. Probably won't make the money we were hoping for now. But we are going to push it forward a bit. Let's get some daylight going. Hate working in the dark, it's horrible. Well, we are cycling forwards. No, this isn't up and working at all. Honey's building up nicely. The sheep are going, nothing spectacular or new there. Oh, that manure pile's going up nice. Good to see. And here comes the daylight. Just what we wanted. Push it to just after 6, I think that'll do nicely. There we go. Up comes the sun. He's around there somewhere, there he is. Daylight. That's good enough for me. That's much more like it. Fields 2 and 10 are absolutely going to be ready the day after tomorrow. Look at that, we've got some more contracts. Weeding, well, we're not going to be doing that. But we are going to take the harvesting contract, harvesting of wheat of field 18. Accepted. Where is 18? 17. Of course it's the biggest one. What else would it be? Oh well, that's fine. The combines will make very short work of that. It'd be interesting to see how that goes on. That will be for the next episode as well. So there we go. We're in a good position. 159,000. So we can... No, not return it. We will buy the truck. So that is both trucks now our property. We are down to 24,000, which should keep us going just long enough to keep everything up and working. We're in a good position. So, this is where we'll leave episode number 26. We're in a good spot. We've done a nice little bit of work. We've made a good chunk of money. There we go. So we'll shut those down. So we're all out of stuff in the biogas again. It's going to be a hell of a project keeping that up and working. Let's do a quick tour of our production facilities and see how we're doing. We have planks in the sawmill. Just a quick look. I don't think any of the sawmills need the top up, and the flour's doing well. Let's go check on the bakery, which is... there's a dairy. There's the bakery. No production yet, but we do have 1,000 litres of bread in there. It'll spit out eventually. So nothing doing there. The flour is spitting out nicely, as you would expect. No complaints there. Let's just get those out of the way, so more can pile up for us. What else have we got? How are the eggs coming? Nearly got a full tray. The wool is coming on nicely. Let's just do a quick check of the animals. Has anybody reproduced yet? Yes, the chickens have reproduced. So we have a full barn. 360 chickens. That is good news. They'll produce a lot faster now. Or they will do once their age comes up nicely. Has anybody else reproduced? No. Pigs are at halfway. Cows are not even close. They're not even producing milk yet. Pigs are 66% through puberty, but not into reproduction yet. Sheep in barn 1. Getting there. And those are brand new, so... Although we did buy them in at reproduction stage, so they'll probably reproduce faster than sheep in barn 1, so... Yeah, we're looking good. We're in a good position. So yeah, this is where I'll wrap it up. I'll say thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed the show. I'm so very glad we got that potato contract done technically in 1 month. That one's off the books for now. We will be back onto Field 5 for the next episode, as well as covering Field 18 and sadly more tree work. So yeah, join me for that one. If you did enjoy this one, a thumbs up would be hugely appreciated. Make sure you leave a comment if you feel like it. And as ever, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Make sure you hit the notification button. I release content on a daily basis, so you can get notified when it comes out. And hopefully you can sit down and enjoy some of my other work. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next one.